Well, hello, good people. I'm Dr. L. Brown.
And I'm Ricky too.
And today we're going to talk about the gift of time.
The gift of time.
So with Ricky too, when he was young, his birthday falls in September.
September.
Oh, you're not going to say your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I forgot because we couldn't share. If we couldn't share names, we couldn't share birthdays.
Oh, that was very smart. So his birthday falls in September. And we were in California when time came for him to start like kindergarten. And I was like, because he had a September birthday, he was eligible to start kindergarten at 4 years old. And he would eventually turn 5, shortly after the school year started. Much like, I was 16 years old my senior year of high school because I also have a September birthday. Well, Ricky too had just been diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder earlier that year. We were in a wonderful preschool, and I just was not ready I wasn't ready for school. I wasn't there.
How you weren't ready for school yet?
I felt like there were still some things that I wanted to be able to teach you. I felt like there were still some things that you deserved the opportunity to learn before you got into the school that was mandated, things that were mandatory. I kind of always thought I would be a homeschool mom, but after, learning that Ricky too had autism, I did believe that public school would be the best option because as a past public school teacher, I understood, that, a free and appropriate education. I also understood, all of the services that were available and the rights that parents had, who have children with disabilities in a public school system. So I knew that it would be best, one, for him to go to public school, two, because of all the resources that were there, but also I felt like the social part of school would be to his benefit as well as a child on the spectrum. So with that, when making the decision of whether or not he was going to start school, I remembered something that a parent told me when I was teaching in Seoul, South Korea. She had a daughter, and when her daughter started kindergarten, for whatever reason, the year just wasn't going as smoothly as they anticipated.
Not going that smoothly.
So the year wasn't going that smoothly for the student. And I had the student in second grade, and her mom was also a teacher at the school. And her mom told me that when her daughter was in kindergarten, she made a decision as a mom to give her daughter the gift of time. She says, life is going to happen. They're going to grow up to be adults, but I can stop the world for a little while to give my baby a chance to get everything that she needs in order to be successful in subsequent years. And A plus. And I remember what that mother said. And when time came for me to choose whether or not to have Ricky to start school or have another year at home and do preschool, I selected to give Ricky to the gift of time. Another year to get hugs and kisses from mom. Another year to work on some of those skills that he was going to use when he started school. And that year, it was...
I think every single morning we used to do a brain game.
And every single morning we would do a brain game. So then when we moved to Virginia, and in Virginia, of course, he was old enough for kindergarten.
That was in Virginia, the brain game.
The brain games were in Virginia?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we always did some type of brain activity, but we did do the brain games in Virginia as well. So with when we got to Virginia, we did a tour of the school that he was supposed to start the following year. I was like, I have an idea. I didn't know if the school would agree to it or not, but I was like, well, there's only 30 days left in the school year. Is it possible for us to enroll Ricky 2 in kindergarten for those last 30 days of school so that he could see what the school is like. He could see what a classroom is like. Can we perhaps have the same teacher? The playground was like, that he will see some of the procedures that people do in kindergarten, and could we please, have the same teacher the following year? And the school was really good, and they worked with us. The special education case manager that we had at the time, she was actually part of the reason that we even moved here. She was excellent, and they worked with us. And Ricky too had the last 30 days of the school year was actually his first 30 days of kindergarten.
The first 30 days.
And that's how you learn how to walk to school and what the bell meant and how to sit in, group with the other children.
Oh, wait. I used to walk to school with you, right?
You used to walk to school with me. Mm-hmm. And then when we started...
Now I walk to school by myself.
Now you walk to school by yourself because you're in middle school.
Yeah.
So when we started school, when the first day of school came, Ricky too was very confident that first day of school. The first day of school, there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of things going on.
There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of confusion.
There's a lot of confusion. Mm-hmm.
It's almost like there's so many math equations in your head during the first day of school.
Exactly. Whereas he didn't have to go through that his first day of school because we had given him the gift of time. Those 30 days that he was able to go to the school in the last 30 days of the year before. So he knew where the classroom was. He knew where the cafeteria was. He had already met his teacher. So that first day of school, when there was a lot of shuffling going on, Ricky too was a pro, and we were able to have a very smooth transition into kindergarten. So true. So one of the things that I just learned through my journey with Ricky too, as his mom, is that, things will come. You can slow the pace down. You have the authority as mom, dad, caregiver to say, you know what? Things are going a little fast. I'm going to slow it down because
Slow it down, keep the chill.
Slow it down, keep the chill so that my baby can have the gift of time. Exactly. When it comes to potty training, it'll happen. Slow it down.
Slow it down. Don't rush over it.
Don't rush over it. Gift of time. All of those skills that you want to teach, slow it down. Give the gift of time. Yeah. School's time to start. Slow it down.
Chill out.
Give the gift of time. Because one of the things is, once you stress yourself out, then they're stressed out. I always remember that healthy trees yield healthy fruit. So when you give your baby the gift of time, you also, you're able to give yourself the gift of time. And I cannot say enough, in parenting, give yourself grace and give your child grace. The gift of time. No rushing.
No quick tutorials. Just let them learn from it. Let's give them the gift of time.
Just let them learn. Give them the gift of time. Because I'm telling you, even when you're given the gift of time, even when you slow it down, things still happen so fast. I have this saying that the days are long, but the years are oh so short. So when you have time to slow it down, just slow it down. Because there'll be 14 before you know it.
Yeah, there'll be 14, 15, 18 before you know it.
And then they'll be gone, off to school, off to college.
Off to college to be an athlete.
And I'll be home crying somewhere. But I won't be crying. I'll be somewhere cheering you on. Well, with that, we just want to leave you with the message of giving the gift of time. Is there anything you would like to say, Ricky, too?
Nope.
All right. Well, I think that's it. From our heart to your heart, from our home to your home. Bye.
Bye.